You wake up with the same weight on your chest. Not the weight of laziness, the weight of trying. You have started over so many times you have lost count. The diet, the discipline, the new routine, the new mindset. You told yourself this time would be different. And for a few days, maybe even a few weeks, it was. Then something shifted. Life happened. Stress arrived. And before you even noticed, you were back. Same habits, same patterns, same exact place. And the worst part? You're not even surprised anymore. That is the quiet devastation nobody talks about. Not failing, but knowing you will fail before you even begin. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You're looping. And today, we are going to break that loop for real. Here's what's actually happening inside your brain. Every habit you have, good or bad, lives in a structure called the basal ganglia. This is the brain's automation engine. It doesn't think. It doesn't judge. It just executes. The longer a behavior has been repeated, the deeper it is encoded. Neuroscientists call it a chunked routine, a mental shortcut your brain defends like survival. MIT researchers studying habit formation found something striking back in 2006. Once a habit is formed, the brain essentially goes offline during the behavior. It stops calculating. It stops questioning. It just runs the program. This means willpower is never the problem. You're not fighting a bad choice. You're fighting an automated system. And here's what makes relapse almost inevitable. Stress, fatigue, or emotional pain instantly reactivate old neural pathways. A 2018 study from University College London confirmed that habit loops are not erased. They are merely suppressed by new ones. The moment your suppression weakens, the old loop resurfaces. That is not failure. That is neuroscience. Now, here's a question for you to answer in the comments below. What is the one habit you keep returning to, no matter how hard you try to quit? Drop it below. You might be surprised how many others share it. Truth number 1. Motivation was never meant to last. Motivation is a spark, not a fuel source. Every single person who has ever built a lasting habit stopped waiting to feel motivated. They acted in the absence of it. And that is the only version that counts. Truth number 2. Your environment is more powerful than your intentions. You can have the clearest goals in the world, but if your surroundings are wired for your old behavior, you will lose. The alcohol in the cabinet, the phone on the nightstand, the people who normalized exactly what you're trying to escape. Your willpower is not weak. Your environment is loud. Truth number 3. The version of you that keeps relapsing is not the enemy. That version is scared. That version found something that worked for a while. Shame makes you fight yourself. Understanding makes you rebuild yourself. Beating yourself up has never once built a better habit. Here's the lie most people believe, that falling back into an old habit means you have lost all your progress. That is not just wrong. It's the very belief that guarantees you stay stuck. Every time you return to an old pattern and become aware of it, your brain has already started the rewiring process. Awareness is not failure. Awareness is the first neurological step toward change. Now look at how the people who truly transformed themselves actually did it. Kobe Bryant, one of the most disciplined athletes in sports history, did not just train harder than everyone else. He studied his own patterns with forensic precision. He reviewed his failures frame by frame, not to punish himself, to understand himself. Oprah Winfrey has spoken openly about her decades-long struggle with emotional eating. What changed her was not a diet. It was identifying the emotional trigger that preceded every relapse. She stopped fighting the habit and started reading it. James Clear, who spent years researching behavioral change, built an entire framework around one idea. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Every high performer you admire did not have more willpower. They had better architecture around their behavior. Step 1. Shrink the battlefield. Do not try to overhaul your entire life. Pick one keystone habit, the one that, if changed, shifts everything else. Start so small it feels almost embarrassing. 2 minutes of reading. 1 glass of water before coffee. A single push-up. The point is not the output. It is the identity vote. Step 2. Redesign your environment before you rely on your resolve. Move the temptation further away. Put the healthy option in front of you. Change your physical space so your default behavior changes automatically.
You should not have to be strong every single day. Your environment should do the heavy lifting when you are tired. Step 3. Build a return protocol for when you slip, not if, when. Decide in advance. The moment you notice you have fallen back, you will do one tiny version of the right behavior within 24 hours. Not to compensate, not to punish, just to reactivate the loop. The habit is not dead. It just needs one small signal to restart. Change is not linear. It never has been for anyone. The people you admire who seem consistent and unshakable, they have relapsed more times than you know. They just stopped treating each relapse as evidence of who they are. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are someone who is learning through repetition, through failure, through returning, how to finally become someone you actually recognize. That work is not glamorous, but it is the only work that actually rewires a life. So here is where you are right now. You know the loop. You have lived the loop. And now you have the map to step outside of it. Not through a dramatic reinvention, not through superhuman discipline. Through one small, deliberate action today. Not tomorrow, not when life settles down. Today. Pick the one habit you keep falling back into. Shrink the first step until it's almost laughably small. Change one thing in your environment right now. And when you slip, and you will, run your return protocol within 24 hours. That is the system. That is the loop breaker. Now, here's your question to answer before you close this video. What is the single environmental change you could make today, right now, in the next 10 minutes, that would make your desired habit just a little bit easier to start? Write it in the comments. Say it out loud. Make it real. Because the loop only breaks when you decide the next action is non-negotiable.